tweet the other day?
Oh, who
Darth.
is it?
Brooks.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh.
did you know I'm actually in this video? I'm wearing a green shirt. I'm on the left-hand side of the
Go
screen.
fuck yourself.
Watch! Oh, look! Play
Okay,
the
well,
video back.
can I explain it before we get into it?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a college league esports event, right? And so this guy who's about to get up and cause a scene has been
Are
banned
you
before.
playing the video?
I'm going to show people the video before. I'll let
Okay.
you guys know when I start the video, but I'm going to explain this. They're looking at the start of it right now. So this guy here, he's about to get up, make a scene. He's just basically screaming and shit talking, and he is getting banned for this. But he's been suspended before for like teabagging and shooting dead bodies and stuff like that. So I'm about to play the video. 3, 2, 1, go.
Hey, don't fucking scream at me! You get your foot out of my head! Stop taking out all you got to be! You just so hard to scream! That's why all my fucking players are playing! You drugged up piece of shit! You suck! Yeah! It would never happen! You fucking piece of shit! You're gonna slow lead to make the series fun!
He's final!
All right.
They're playing World War II.
So I don't want to say that's normal, right? But that happens from time to time. If there's like a team you got beef with, that's a normal
Tensions are
reaction.
high.
Yeah, especially if it comes down close, you know? That's pretty average if it's like a
They
team
call
you
me
don't
the
like.
finisher!
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I've been to an MLG event in my day, and that was pretty average, right?
Didn't
Now-
you get told to
What?
calm down? Didn't they tell you to calm down? I thought you told me about that.
I think they did because I was trying to hype my team up or whatever, so I was like screaming. We weren't doing that good, but I was trying to like get in their head or whatever, you know, get all psychological against them. I did get told that, hey man, you need to calm it down. I guess I would make a little bit of a scene. And this guy's, him and his team got banned from that college event. Now I imagine at sporting events and other competitive events, people are also screaming at each other. They don't like each other, you know? Do you guys think that him and his team getting banned, is a fair reaction knowing that he has been suspended in the past?
I feel like if you've been suspended, like it's being suspended is like kind of like a big warning. Like, hey, don't.
It was for something else though. It was for like teabagging and shooting bodies in game.
But for unsportsmanlike conduct?
Yeah, because you know,
Isn't that kind of what screaming and yelling also is? It's unsportsmanlike
you
conduct.
got a point. You got a point.
So yeah, you get I'm just saying, like, and even if I get popped for one thing, it doesn't matter what I get popped for, you know what it is. I'm gonna be on my best behavior for everything. I'm gonna be pinkies out, fucking back straight, fucking everything.
I don't know. I saw you in that video there. You weren't really.
Yeah, you were.
Well, yeah,
lame.
but see,
getting
I
in there.
haven't got popped for anything yet, so I can do as much as I want.
So that's why you play Rust.
Yeah.
You think that's fair though?
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah, I mean, I get like.
Because this seems pretty normal to me. Like, have you seen like even at Call of Duty events, they're going wild.
Yeah, and so
Like the
I
world
think
champions are yelling at each other.
I can understand that maybe that is the normal, but maybe that doesn't. You know, there's no improvement in trying to make the community better and in trying to make something more professional if there isn't if they just let people scream at each other like fucking apes.
That happens at every sporting event I've ever been to.
Yeah, but maybe we don't want to be that. We want to be.
It's run by college, though. Have you been to a college sporting game?
No,
I think you can relate like a football game to esports.
You don't think so?
No.
It's no, and that's the thing. Like they want to be taken seriously.
Well,
and they want this to be a professional.
Can we clarify who's they?
The whole organization. They want
the
to be,
college.
We're
the
talking about
whole idea of professional gaming and all of this. You want to be taken seriously. You want to be. I don't know. Just
we want to look more professional so that when esports is like moving its way to a bigger stage, they're not like, oh, these guys are just like the fucking football players. We don't want them around. We want to be invited to places.
Okay.
Football teams have already been
like I don't know.
established for a long time.
Mhm.
It's not quite that, but watch League of Legends or something. These guys aren't fucking screaming at each other like fucking apes. They're in their game doing their fucking thing, and then at the end, they'll get up, they'll celebrate a little bit if they win, but they're not, fuck you, you stupid fuck. Yeah, they're not. They don't do that.
Yeah.
I think
it's just like it's not needed. You don't need to do that. We're not. This isn't Modern Warfare 2 anymore. You don't get to just screech at each other and fling shit just because that's how we've always done it. Yeah, well, just because that's how we've always done it doesn't mean that's how we're always going to do it. And the only way to make, to set that precedent in the future is by punishing these people that don't understand that.
I think there's a very big difference between like being very excited you won and
just flinging shit.
Yeah, turning around and like cussing out this other team and telling them they're fucking dog shit.
I'm gonna have to disagree because that's how it gets entertaining, right? Is people they become rivals and then they play each other. You're like, oh man, fucking the shit slingers and monkey wrench.
Yeah, but have some fucking class when you do it.
Like there's literally riots in baseball games.
Okay, but we're not baseball.
Yeah, we don't want to be like that.
I think if you want to grow and get bigger, you got to have rivalries, and sometimes there's conflict.
When we do have that, it's just on a different basis. Gamers go to like Twitter and start shit.
He's right,
Oh, I'm gonna have to disagree because the best moments are gonna come from events like this when people. I mean, no one's fighting. Obviously, if they're fighting, I would say you can't fight each other. But if you want to scream at each other, you're not hurting anything.
Okay, so say you host an event. It's your venue. You have one group come in. They do their competition. They win. They do the little excited, like cool. Event goes well, and then you have another group come in that starts some shit.
What does that mean?
Crowd. They start screaming at each other. They cuss out. The crowd gets involved because you're gonna have that crowd that's sided. One is for blue team.
What do you mean
one is
getting
for
involved?
red.
Do they also yell?
They're gonna start picking. They're gonna side with their team that they're there for.
Yelling? But what do you mean?
Let me fucking finish, you animal. God damn. So, you have your two teams, blue, red. Blue wins, red cusses them out because they didn't like how they did their shit. You have blue team audience, red team audience. They're going to start butting heads because they're spectating butting heads because we're humans and we fucking do dumb shit like that. So then it takes one idiot to punch another idiot. And your venue's getting fucked up because now there's a big riot inside. Are you going to want those guys to come back? Or are you going to want the team that was civilized?
Well, look, like I said before, if you want to yell at each other, that's fine. I don't care if you yell at each other. But I said if you hit each other, that's a problem. I already said that.
Okay, but that's what they do at sporting events.
Okay, and then people get banned at sporting events.
Yeah.
But I'm asking about if it's fair to ban someone for yelling.
I mean, it's the first step before it gets into blows.
And then
also, like, I think if they're like, hey, don't yell, and he's like, ah, and then they're like, you're banned, and then they're like, okay, you can come back. Hey, don't yell, and he's like, fuck you, like that. Yeah, absolutely, you should.
Yeah.
So just no yelling. It's got to be a library in there.
It doesn't need to be a library, but like.
There's a difference
regardless of the first ban or not, the fact that he received a ban and then was continuing to do the thing that he was then previously banned for, just
if I get my license taken away for running over 30 children.
Okay, he did that.
Well, it's not that.
And then a month later, they give me my license back. I could do it again.
No, it's not quite like that. Like
he wasn't that extreme on his first ban, and then he took it a little further. Doing something slightly different.
Regardless, my license gets suspended for speeding, and then they reinstate my license. I'm gonna be fucking driving like an angel.
Yeah.
For the record, I would not run over 30 children.
Yeah, too late. You already said it.
Yeah.
Well, what are they gonna do?
Yeah, I don't particularly. I think this is just a lot more about the guy and the fact that I don't know this guy, but
I don't
in
know
my
him
opinion,
either.
that's just kind of stupid. Like I said, you get banned for doing something, and then you come back and just keep doing it. Like you're pretty fucking dumb. So maybe don't do that, and maybe figure it out. It's not that deep.
Well, I don't think he was doing the same thing. Like it's not. They're
He's
not similar
unsportsmanlike
enough.
conduct.
Yeah, it's if you have an unsportsmanlike conduct charge, even if it was for shooting,
That's in the game. This
dead
is out of
body-
the game.
It's still
it's still unsportsmanlike conduct.
You should know how to act around other people and in a public setting.
That's how people act in a public setting that's competitive.
It shouldn't be. Why does it have to be though? Because that's how it's always been.
Because when rivalries form, people get upset.
Sure,
and sometimes
but
they
so
yell.
so you can't act civilized just because you're upset.
I mean, they're just yelling. They're not hurting anything.
Yeah, so you sure,
Is that
but so
hurting
you
anything?
can't.
What's wrong with yelling?
Unsportsmanlike conduct.
It's wrong to yell.
Why do you need to yell though? Like, you know what I mean?
I mean, you don't need to do a lot of things, but people do
Sure,
a lot of things.
Yeah, but so why do it?
Tell me
why
the
play
reason.
games?
Because it's an escape from reality, and I don't have to think about my sad life.
Okay, well, that's what he's doing.
No, he's not. He's yelling at other people.
And they're
I don't
yelling
yell
back.
at other people.
I mean, you can see in the comments some people remembering from the greatest moments in Call of Duty history. Look at my bank account. You're watching me play. Sit down, old man. These are all times when the games got heated because there was rivalries going on, and people made memories of them years down the line. I mean, that was like 10 years ago that happened, and people are quoting it in the tweet thread because it was such a great event, and people remember those things for years and years because it's a storyline that builds up over months, and then it finally goes down. It finally comes to a head at your event that people will remember from years. I still remember UMG Philadelphia because it was after when Killa left Farico, and then he had to play Farico at UMG Philadelphia. I can tell you all that 10 years later because it was one of the greatest moments ever in Call of Duty history.
Times have changed. The gaming community has gotten significantly bigger. Esports has gotten significantly bigger. So should we not grow as players and not be scum of the earth anymore?
You think it's scummy to yell at people?
We're comparing it to old Call of Duty lobby.
That's literally the world stage of Call of Duty. That's not like some rando Call of Duty lobby.
So I think that a lot of it is, this guy did not need. It wasn't necessary. He didn't need to. They won the game, right? Him and his team, they won, and then he's.
I mean,
oh, you got fucked up.
Yeah.
Blah 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 blah. I don't think it's not. I understand that. Oh, that's part of gaming, and people get excited, but it is not necessary to do that, and it's not. There's no need for that. Take your fucking W. Hey, good games, guys. Thanks for playing. But whatever. You don't need to be an asshole about it. That's what this guy's doing. He's acting like a child. He's being an ass. Like, I get that he's passionate, and this is a thing that he's really really passionate about, as it's very fucking obvious.
Mm-hmm.
But there is no need to act like a fucking monkey because you won the game. It's like, you don't need to shit on people when you win. I win video games all the fucking time. I love playing video games. And you know what? I don't fucking scream, get fucking raw. Well, sometimes I do actually, but that's when the other guys are being toxic.
Yeah.
Be toxic back.
I get that's different, yeah.
But yeah, I am never the one to initiate things.
Mm-hmm. My main thing,
if the other people are being civil about it, whatever. I'm not gonna actually give them the handshake because it's a video game. But even if I'm playing Magic,
yeah,
I'm not. Oh yeah, you got fucking stomped, idiot. I'll say, hey, thanks for the games, man. Have a good luck with the rest of your tournament. Pick up my stuff and leave. And they might tilt off a little bit, and I fucking should have won that, blah blah blah. And I'm like, yeah, sorry, man, it happens to the best of us. But there's no need to be an asshole, and that's what this guy's doing, in my opinion.
My main thing is that it's a college who's running it, right? And it's like, if you walk into one basketball game, you're gonna hear way worse than that. And this only lasted like 40 seconds. That's what I was
I don't
upset
know if
about.
you would hear that exact thing at a basketball game.
A college basketball
you
game?
can hear it anyway because I don't know what he's fucking saying.
Everyone's fucking yelling at those things.
Well, they're usually
Especially
yelling
if
at
Philadelphia
the
is
players.
involved.
We don't bring Philly into this. We don't want those people here.
It looks like they're playing. Why is that guy behind him playing League?
I saw that too. I was kind of like, what the fuck?
This is like a LAN center. It's like by your house, or not
It's
by
not
your
that
house,
one.
but it's
I know that one we went to.
No. This is Brooks sent me this link. Let me send it. Or Brooks sent me this tweet. Let me send it to you. Where is he?
If it is what I think it is, because I know UNT has one. They have like a video, like a media arts center where you can go in and they have a bunch of really nice gaming PCs set up and anyone can use them. Well, as long as you're a student there, you can use them.
Mm-hmm.
Which, if this is like a public event where it's just like you can come in and play games, but also we have this tournament going on, he definitely deserved to get banned. Because if it's not everyone playing in the tournament that's there, like Homeboy's sitting there playing League, he's just trying to unwind after his SATs or whatever the fuck they do in college, learn shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, fuck you, guy. You're ruining the environment that everybody else is trying to enjoy. Homeboy's just trying to main mid. Well, two gorillas have a screaming match with each other.
He's just trying to fuck on some dudes as Teemo.
Yeah. He's playing the real toxic game.
Well, you guys, hold on. You guys were just talking about, oh, they don't do that in League of Legends. In League of Legends, everyone's so damn civilized.
I'm not just saying League of Legends. I think that in general that there's no. I guess I did use that as an example, but there's no. I think it's unnecessary.
I would agree it's unnecessary. Is it worth banning someone over though? I don't think so.
I don't know, especially after they already warned him. They didn't even warn him. They for it. That is just so like mind-boggling to me. The fact that you receive a punishment for something and continue to do it and expect that nothing is going to happen. But he did something different.
You keep saying he continued to do it. He didn't continue to do it. He did something else.
It's an unsportsmanlike conduct for the first band. What he is doing in that video is
he's acting like an ass, and then he is continuing to act like an ass. He's thinking, oh, maybe if I act like a jackass this way instead of that way, maybe I won't get in trouble. Like, who the psych, bitch, you thought? It doesn't work like that.
It may have been
the college running it. Everything else runs like that.
And that doesn't matter if so because
you don't find it ironic at all.
Sure, but they get to choose how they want to run things, and if they don't want their video game team to be fucking screeching like monkeys, then you know what? That's what they get to fucking do. You know why? Because they pay for it.
Okay.
Actually, that looks like a pretty
it doesn't matter what
room.
It is. If my boss tells me, "Hey, I know you're doing this. I need you to go do that now," I say, "Yes, sir. I'll go do that." I might not be happy about it, but that's what I'm fucking doing now.
It's not hard to follow rules, especially if you've already been.
Especially assuming this guy is on a college team, so he's presumably getting some kind of financial aid or support from the college. You know, he's presumably on some kind of a scholarship. If these guys are literally paying for his school and they say, hey, we don't want you to scream like that anymore, or we don't want you to act like a jackass on Call of Duty, and you continue to do it, like, you deserve anything that fucking comes to you. I have no sympathy for this guy.